We're going to be talking about preeminence, guys. It's so important for us men to be preeminent in our homes. And we're going to show you guys how we lost the preeminence in our home. And we're going to also be able to show you how to restore the preeminence in your home. And it starts with us men. We really got to get this, especially living in the United States of America, in this country, where feminist is the rule. It's the law of the land. Literally, or really the law of the sea. But we'll go with the law of the land right now. But we have given up our preeminence, and the reason why we're seeing so many men not ruling their homes, how many people are being incarcerated, women without a cover, and the way our society is because men have given up their preeminence. And really, this whole feminist movement is really an attack on the Most High Yah. So we are the men that are supposed to represent Yah, and because of the spirit of feminism, it's an attack on the Most High Yah, which we're the benefactor of that, good or bad. So preeminence. Okay, preeminence is the quality of being superior. It's a type of high status or distinction for anything considering to be the best at something, like the preeminence of gold or the preeminence of a professional musician. So this is the definition. So guys, there's different types of family structure, and we're going to go through all the family structure and show you why we believe preeminence is the way to go. All right, and we're going to make sure that this is biblical. So is that the first definition?
Yep. So egalitarian. Yep. I can read it if you like.
Okay, we got egalitarian. Please read that, and read that slow so people can get that.
In Christianity, men and women are equal in worth. However, men and women are considered equal in role capabilities as well. There are no gender restrictions on what roles men and women can fulfill in the church, home, and society.
So, guys, egalitarian just means the man and the women are equal. It's clear. There is no difference between a man and a woman. A woman can lead, a man can submit to the woman. The woman is completely equal. There is no difference between the sexes. It's just straight up. So egalitarian makes it very clear, that view, and that is big in Christianity. If you are a practicing Christian, and I hope Christians are hearing this, please share this with your Christian friends. But egalitarian is about equality. I don't believe it's biblical. We're going to show you why it's not biblical. We're not just going to just say it's not biblical. We're going to show you why it's not biblical. All right, let's go to the next school of thoughts of family structure. And this one is called complementarianism or complementarianism. Read.
Men and women are equal in personhood or worth. Men and women have separate, though equal, roles in marriage, family life, the church, and elsewhere.
So this is a popular one here, where these will be the outskirt of Christianity. That would say that they believe that there is that men and women are equal, but they have separate roles, and that the man is the head, but doesn't mean that he's greater than a woman and she has her role, but they're equal. This is something that one of my contemporaries, my adversary, Ron Young, he believes in the complementarian view that men and women are equal, but they have separate roles. So they sound like they're patriarchy, but they also take on the same view of egalitarian. All right, let's go to the next definition. All right, patriarchy. All right, read.
Clear traditional gender roles where the father would work and provide, and the mother would be responsible for the child rearing. In egalitarian families, the household roles were shared equally between mothers and fathers.
So, guys, so before we do our study, we're going to tell you what we believe. We believe that the biblical, what Yah desire is a patriarch structure for the family, where there's a clear distinction, there's a hierarchy, there is even a double standard, but there is a hierarchy. You have the father and you have the mother, and the father is over the mother. So we believe that patriarchy is the only way to be preeminence. So we have to return back to a patriarch family structure to be pleasing in the Most High Yah's eyes, to be more biblical. I'm using all the different terms so people can understand, and to have more of a healthy family. This is the only way. This is the way Yah designed family to be, where the man is the clear leader. He is the head. We're making our statement. Now we're going to prove it to you using the word. So we're going to go to the word. And we can go to John 15, verse 1 to 8.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye except abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, my word abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples.
All right. So, guys, I want to go to another chapter. So, this is Jesus, Yeshua, speaking to his disciples about who he is, who's the Father, and who we are in relationship, in relation to one another. See, people think, especially in Christianity and in the world. So when I say Christianity, I'm going to always pick on Christianity because a lot of the lies comes from the Christian church, starting with Constantine. A lot of these lies has spewed into society, even secular society has taken from the Christian. They're the number one, the largest religion in the world. So yes, and they use this book called the Holy Bible, and they cherry pick things from there to support their wicked ass doctrine. And we're going to unravel it so you guys can see the truth from a true biblical perspective, from Yah's perspective. So just Jesus talking about relationship. He's talking about the relationship he has with the Father, the relationship that he has with us, and what that relationship looks like if we do things the way he tells us to do things. So I wanted to show you guys that this is Yeshua speaking here in John 15. We're going to talk about another verse here. If you can go to Sirach, chapter 33.
Hear me, O ye great men of the people, and hearken with your ears, ye rulers of the congregation. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee, while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest they repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. As long as thou livest, and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. For better it is that thy children should seek to thee, than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy. In all thy works keep thyself in preeminence.
Preeminence, okay.
Leave not a stain in thine honor. At the time when thou shalt end thy days and finish thy life, distribute thine inheritance.
So many of us men in this Western culture have given up our preeminence to our family, and we have left a stain on our honor. And it clearly says it right here in the Apocrypha that do not, he says in all your works, in all, not some, not half, not 90%. And in this one, you can kind of know, it says in all thy works, keep thyself preeminence and leave not a stain in thy honor. And being in this system, we have been taught and trained on how to give up our preeminence. It started in the garden. It went all the way down to where we are now, where we have been tailored. You have the kingdom of Yah and you have the kingdom of Satan. And he has literally come in and he did it in the heavenly realms. He's doing it down here where he's given us to give up our rights. Everything that happens to us in this time, guys, is because we gave up our right. It's through our consent, regardless if it's been through deception, through ignorance. Some people just do it because they just hate Yah. I mean, just outright just gave up this. They consent to this stuff. Some people are willing to sell their soul to the devil to have the riches of this world. But we are not to be able, we are as men, especially great men, but men, I'm saying that do not in all your works get you got to be preeminence in everything. And it's not about you, believe it or not, it's not about you. So all right, let's go to the next chapter here. The next book here is Ephesians. Now, this is where I want to start off with, guys, because this is I know we normally read through the whole Ephesians chapter 5. I'm just going to just read this one verse, and I'm hoping this will connect everything that we're about to go through today. And I'm going to give you guys a visual. So I need you guys to put on your concrete hat, remove that. I don't even know why we even have that abstract hat, but so many people, maybe some new people in here, because we come from a Western culture, abstract. Things are just ideas and concepts. But the Bible was written in a concrete way. It was meant to be taken in a concrete way. That's why you see Yeshua always using parables, or you see the Bible always relating to the things of that time to be able to bring clarity on things, on the mysteries of things. So here in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, read.
Husbands, love your wives, women, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
So guys, listen to this. It says, husband, men, love your wives, your women, even as the Messiah, Christ, also loved the church and gave himself for it. Okay, let's stop for a moment here. Let's think here, okay? It clearly is giving us instruction. Before that, it's talking about women, treat your husband like Christ, and it goes on what that looks like. But here, it literally tells us, husband, love your women, even as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. So the question we should ask is, how did Christ love the church? Are you guys listening to me? If you guys are listening to me, or you guys are still with me, please type in an 8. Put in an 8 for me. I see 34 people. Put in an 8 in there for me. Because I'm going to slow this down because I want you guys to get this, because it's going to. So guys, here's the deal. Husband, love your women. If you want to know how to be an alpha man, if you want to know how to be a husband, if you want to know how to be a man, we have the perfect example wrapped up all in one in Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ. We have it right there. And so if I want to know how to be this is how I run my house. This is how I look at myself as a husband, as an elder, as a community head. This is how I figure out, okay, how am I going to rule this community? How am I going to rule my house as a man? I look at the example that Yeshua set before us. And thank Yah, being the straight way, you have other men like Pastor Dow, Elder Rufus, other men who are living examples here that we can see in our lifetime.